Hi there. Listen, I count it an honor and privilege to have this opportunity finally to share with you some rare footage, where this rare footage of my great grandmother, Evangelist Mary Peoples, giving words of wisdom. I asked her, she was living in a nursing home. Uh, she put on a robe and a cap, and she spoke directly from her heart. I'm so glad I'm able to actually listen to those words finally at this state in my life at the age of 36, and it has really touched my heart. I pray that this footage touched you as richly as it has touched me. So be blessed. This is Evangelist Mary Peoples.
For this beautiful day that we are having. I thank Him for every day that I wake up in the morning, the sun is shining. And I also thank Him because we are in the land of living. I thank and praise Him for my grandson, Eric Clark. I never would have thought, if anyone had told me in my young years when I was going about, I never would have thought that my granddaughter would have a son, and that son, after I have gotten old, have come and put me on TV. God is not only is He a good God, but He's a great God. And in the book of Psalms, we have blessed is the man that walketh upright, and he don't stay with the sinners. He don't even sit with them, but he goes by the counsel of God, and God calls him blessed. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, not sitteth in the seat of the scornful. And you realize where scornful people are. You don't even go there. You don't want to even think there. But at an early age, I used to wonder, very early, where was God and who was it? And how did He get up in the sky? I used to wonder about it, and I thought all of the older people knew about Him. And I would go in the house and I would ask my grandmother who He was. I didn't realize then that she didn't know Him, but I would ask her because I thought she knew. She would say, go on outdoors and play there. I would go outdoors, but I didn't do no playing. I was still wondering who He was, where He was, how did He come from. And then I remember this. Very early age in my life, people were coming and asking your parents, could you go to Sunday school? And I learned then, you don't read about Him to know Him. You have to be taught to know Him. Because a lot of people can read about Him, but they still don't know Him. They still is not blessed. But if you want to be blessed of God, you have to do His word. Someone have to teach you to do His word. So I knew Him at an early age and got real acquainted with Him. And I imagine today, I I can use this first psalm. Blessed is the man that walketh upright. Don't sit in the seat of scornful. I can use that because I have been taught about it. He's a real good God. He's a blessed, perfect God. And people feel like sometimes that the babies, when they are born, that they are good and they're perfect. Well, at a certain stage, they are. You see, we were all, regardless of who you are and where you are and how you may have climbed. Do you understand that even if you are high as a bishop, a prince, some kind of dignitary, you were born in sin and shaped up in iniquity? You can find that in the 51st division of the Psalms. Born in sin, shaped in iniquity. Now when Nathan went to David after he had gone in to Bathsheba, and he confessed his wrong. He cried out to God. But he said he was shaped in iniquity. And in his mother's womb, way back in the old timey way, he was born in sin, shaped up to do wrong. He knew he was wrong when he went into Bathsheba, but he went anyway. And he was asking God to forgive him. Now, way back in those days, sin was still going on. And just like we are living in today, sin is still going on. My. But God looked down through the times of the generations, and he saw it was necessary to send his son. And the son came as a baby, born of the Virgin Mary. And we know the story there. We know the story there. We know what they done to Christ. We know how they abused him and bruised him and worked on him in every way they could. Even little children gathered around, cracked it and made jokes and made fun. Now even a child, nothing but a child, it makes no difference if it's a boy or a girl or twins, and whatever they may rise to be in life, they was born in sin and shaped in iniquity. Now you can read that in the book of Psalms, 51st chapter. He was begging God to forgive him. He knew all along that it was wrong to go into Bathsheba, but he went. And he was asking God to forgive him because he was born in sin in his mother's womb. So we want to thank the Lord today for you listening. Hope that you have got something out of this that we have brought. Because when you read the first division of Psalms, it will tell you, it's not many verses, how you are blessed. And that's the only way you will be blessed again, is to be born again. And I thank you for listening.